for the visit.
Welcome, folks, to... And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Nuggets, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Yabusele. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Martin. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for Cleveland, the guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Now here is Martin. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now here's Oubre. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Yabusele passes to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Mitchell against George. Takes the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Embiid. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Allen against George. Pass to Yabusele. Back to George. This one for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
2 minutes.
Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Puts up a deep 3. Allen with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Martin. Shots good by Mitchell.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. Embiid's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Mobley. Still yet to score. The rebound by Paul George.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's the screen. Launches from deep. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Allen. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Yabusele. Oubre kicks to George. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. No good from Yabusele. LeVert from outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Coming off a terrific season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Now, here is George, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Can't cash in from close range. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
George passes to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George.
3 points.
Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's George. He has 5. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Embiid with a screen on LeVert. George, stolen by Mitchell. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. That one good for 2. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
Look at the big man run. Allen out hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 9, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Embiid, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Now, here's George. 9 points last game out. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell against George. Mitchell outside. To the inside.
2 minutes.
And Mobley throws it down.
2 minutes.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons, to be fair.
George up top. Down low, Yabusele. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
This goes to
Yabusele's got his 2nd basket of the game. Here's Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
his first.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Hands it from downtown. George has got 11 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Oubre. Here's Yabusele, covered by Mobley. Embiid sets the pick for George. Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Embiid, no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. In the corner, it's Martin. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Oubre, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
For 3.
Oubre's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Here's LeVert. Pass to Okoro. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 12.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For 3, Mitchell. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break.
Welcome. All right.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Taking a peek now. That is more than enough of...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Lowry out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Martin. And it's McCain in at the 3 slot. Here's Maxey. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Pass to Niang. Strus against Lowry. And that's good. Max Strus for 3. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Now here's Wade. He has yet to score. Wade, a screen on Maxey. Garland, the pass to Wade. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lowry against Strus. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Lowry. Stolen by Garland. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And stolen by Maxey. Outside Lowry. Back to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Shot clock at 6. Maxey with it. Garland picks him up. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's Strus. Beyond the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Strus has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup.
2 minutes.
And the 76ers lead by 7.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Maxey. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Martin with the screen for Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 1:05 left to play here in the third. And it's Strus missing. The 76ers leading by 7. Maxey looking it over. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
A physical scoring guard, Maxey is at home on the inside.
Strus a screen on Maxey. Count that one. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Maxey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Strus setting the screen for Garland. There's the 3, and that's good. Max Strus for 3. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Outside, Maxey, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
6 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone and Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley kicks to LeVert. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. George looking around. Embiid sets the pick for George. In the corner, it's Martin. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from George. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers leading. And here is Mitchell. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's LeVert, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Embiid in the corner. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's George. That one drops for him.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Allen, a screen on George. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Embiid sets the pick for George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oubre with the steal. And here they come. Pass to George. To the left side wing. Embiid kicks to Yabusele. Now, here is George. He's tightly guarded.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
Embiid with it to tie it up. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
And George, here we go. Oubre, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Mobley left side. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
George against Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:11 left in the fourth. Inside, Yabusele kicks to Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Mitchell with it. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
George passes to Embiid. Back to George. 4 on the shot clock to tie it up. Mobley with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Money!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
Learn a little about each team in the preseason, but once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Sims in at the center position. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Sims. Back to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Screen by Bridges. They get it again. Hart passes to Bridges. Here's Towns. Clock at 4. No luck on that one.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Mobley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Outside Anunoby. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Knicks now. Towns passes to Hart. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart is flying down the lane.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really needs to compete for titles, too.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell against Anunoby. Allen, right side. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Hart. Anunoby, a screen on LeVert. Hart with it. Now LeVert defending. Out to Bridges. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Getting a great look for the big guy as Allen scores on the interior.
Anunoby on the wing. And Okoro over to help. Three-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Cavs trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. They get it back. Here's Sims. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And the shot goes in. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
That's a difficult spot for defenders against Josh Hart. They're guarding against the drive or the perimeter shot, and he'll hit them from the mid-range.
Knicks leading by 3. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. LeVert goes against Hart. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
On the court now, it's your Hunt squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Fans, get loud. Free t-shirts are coming your way if you're in the final section.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Second, New York.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Mitchell into the lane. That shot off the mark. Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Sims. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Stolen by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks leading by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Hart. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. To the left side wing, Towns passes to Hart. And here's Bridges. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 6.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
LeVert passes to Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
6 points for him. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Towns, a screen on LeVert. Pass to Sims. Hart against Allen. Hart passes to Anunoby. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. And they're pushing it up. And here's LeVert for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Sims. Outside Anunoby. Hart with it. Back to Anunoby. Down low. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And New York has possession. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's Hart. He has 6. To the paint. Stolen by Mobley. In transition. Here they come. Moving it up. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby against LeVert. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Allen a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. LeVert, a screen on Anunoby. Inside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
LeVert goes against Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Give him 8. Outside Hart. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Cavaliers ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen inside. He's covered by Hart. Allen can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Oh, sweet move. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
Bridges passes to Sims. Let's go with a 3. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got assist number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Anunoby. No good. And so it's New York closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And up.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize. And that is going to do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run. And vision's such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Niang, that's good.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson. Working inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Thompson with a screen. Garland for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Achua up top. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here's Strus outside. Fires in the triple. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Back to Brunson. From deep. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And stolen by Brunson. Beyond the arc. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Garland finds Strus. Out to Garland. And Cleveland another 3. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block. BA. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Brunson against Strus. Back to Achua. Pass to Brunson. From downtown, he drops it from range. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Outside Achua. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. And he recovers it. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Pass to Ryan. Gets another look. And a nice layup by Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Brunson taking his time here. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 12 now in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop scoring.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Hart against LeVert. Hart passes to Anunoby. Out to the wing. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okoro with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Mobley, no good. New York leading by 15. To the right side. Sims, the pass to Hart. And there's the screen. Nifty move. Pass to Sims. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're on the run. And here's LeVert for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 14. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's New York with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns outside. Outside Hart. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Shot clock at 5. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Bridges passes to Sims. Back to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. And there's a pick. From the top of the key. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland ball.
Here's Mitchell. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. LeVert, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell down low.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. LeVert, a screen on Hart. The drive. Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Outside to LeVert. Allen outside. Hey, expanding his range. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Sims. Outside Hart. Now here's Anunoby. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The drive by Mitchell. The rebound by Sims.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 13.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside
the 76ers. We've got Yabusele. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Embiid sets the pick for George. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Pick by Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Now here's Embiid. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Embiid kicks to George. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mark. Shoots the three. Some solid defense from Hart.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bridges against George. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Good work defensively by Martin. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Now here's George. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Embiid wide open. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Embiid's got 5 now.
How about the soft touch from Embiid? Nice looking jump shot there.
And the dunk by Towns.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. 3-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers lead. George looking around. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Back to Towns for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 5.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Towns kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on Oubre. And it's Hart penetrating. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's George. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Anunoby against George. Embiid from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And
On the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
George against Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Here's Hart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Anunoby, right side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
We've got George. Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Martin. And it's Oubre at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Now, here's George. Nothing on the board.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Hart the pass to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
George way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Goes to Sims, stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside, George. Launches a 3. The 76ers with another miss. New York leading by 8. Up top, Hart, defended by George. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Oubre pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Yabusele kicks to Embiid. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Hart after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Bridges a screen on Embiid. Towns the pass to Hart. Clock at 6. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. And it's George missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Yeah, another turnover there, but guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
The 76ers trail by 8. Here's George. There's a good screen. Over to the left wing. Puts up a three. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent three, George adds a lot to this offense.
Back to Towns, and there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against George. And he lays it straight in. George has got 7 points in the game.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Hart kicks to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Oubre, no one around him. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oubre looking comfortable and confident from the corner there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Sims. Anunoby in the corner. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Sixers ball.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. George with the ball. 7 points in the game. At the top of the key, Embiid. Floats one up, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
25.
Well,
they found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
yeah, if it ain't broke. And now let's take a... And that's all for us. Now it's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Miles McBride. Mitchell Robinson out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ryan in at the 3.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Achiuwa. 6 to shoot. A dunk by Achiuwa.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And it's Brunson missing.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in the this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Outside, Martin. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Ryan the pass to McBride. Pass to Achua. Brunson against Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Brunson kicks to Robinson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Maxey. Out left to the wing. Martin the screen.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
1:27 left here in the third quarter. Shoots. Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson for the lead. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Maxey on the wing. Brunson covering. Yep, that one goes in there. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Martin with the block. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for Robinson, and Brunson has it in the corner. Five to shoot. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Martin with a screen on Brunson. Maxey with it. Brunson picks him up. Martin the pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. Ryan with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Brunson has it in the corner. There's a screen by Achua. And it's Brunson missing. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He comes away with 11 points. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from top.
Don't hold on to the ball. Keep the ball moving.
All right, fans,
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then it's Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's George in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid finds Martin. From outside the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Stolen. Now here is George. Towns with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Here's George.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Towns against George. Nailed from 3-point land. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
The kick out to Anunoby. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Embiid. Back to George. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. The Knicks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Towns with it. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot. Sims. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Embiid against Anunoby. Outside for Martin. Takes it inside. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Back to Towns. And here is Hart. Out to Bridges. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Embiid with the screen on Anunoby. Here's George, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Anunoby.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Oubre outside. Left here in the 4th quarter. In the corner, George with it. Oubre sets the screen for George. For Hart. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Towns. Hart with the screen for Towns. Crafty move. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Embiid. Back to George. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Anunoby is screen on George. The three, Bridges. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And here is Hart. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Martin. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Embiid knocks it home from distance.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Oubre against Hart. Pass to Towns. Now Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Hart. Here's Anunoby. Left side, Towns. Back to Anunoby. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Embiid sets the pick for George. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Out to the wing and stolen by Anunoby. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Martin. Anunoby kicks to Sims. Clock at 4. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Money!
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Here's George. Embiid with the screen on Anunoby. George passes to Embiid. Outside, George. Back to Embiid.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's George. Fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Anunoby against Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Obviously, the 3 would tie it. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams
visiting.
Good evening and welcome. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Now here's Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mobley, and he buries his first look. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
George against Mitchell. Shoots over George.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mitchell against George. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Now here's George. Drives to the hoop, and the jam by George.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 76ers trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's George. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Martin outside. George scanning the floor. Six on the shot clock. Into the lane. And George with the jam.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Mitchell, a screen on Oubre. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. LeVert, a screen on George. Here's Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mitchell's got 9, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George, left side. To the wing, right side. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with George. Joel Embiid is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now here's George. Puts up a deep three. Oubre passes to George. Screen by Embiid. The three. Yes, sir! Embiid from distance.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything. Can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation. Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by George. Allen, pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. Embiid with a steal. In transition. George for three. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
LeVert, a screen on George. LeVert outside for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Martin from the arc. Kicks it to George. And here's Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. They get it back. Now here's George. Here's Embiid. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
Their rebounding has really sparked this run.
And it's...
Oh, wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Yabusele. No points so far. They set the pick. George, right side. Releases. Good D by Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're left.
Oh!
Hammers it home.
So nice.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
George for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And in the second quarter. A little under 3.5 minutes played already. Mitchell misses. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. George outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. 12 points for him. Screen by Embiid. Clock at 6. George, and that's good. George has got 15 points.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
To the inside. Allen laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The 3, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's George. He's got 18. The teardrop. Embiid from outside. Out to Oubre. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That free throw, no good.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 18. He takes it in. A great drive by Mitchell.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves.
Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Darius Garland, George Niang out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Thompson, and it's Strus in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Outside Garland. This one for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Outside Strus. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Maxi's got 5 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Garland. Can they get it? And it's good on the lay-in.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Martin outside. Back to Maxi. Martin with a screen on Strus. For three, Maxi. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Offline with a three.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Out left to the wing. Drummond with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Just 4 to shoot. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Garland looking around. And he drives in. Pass to Wade. And here's Niang. On the wing, Strus. Stolen by Lowry. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, Kyle Lowry with a little larceny to set up the bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Garland. From down in the low post, it goes. Garland's got his second bucket of the night. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Martin outside. Back to Maxi. Stolen by Thompson. Left side, Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 6.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
For three, Maxi gets the 3 ball to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the shot goes.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Niang, the pass to Garland. That one's good for 2. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Sixers lead by 8. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Drummond. Lowry surveys the D. Outside Maxi. 6 to shoot.
Cavaliers foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second.
And he can't get the first one for the Cavaliers.
The line for your Sixers. Tyrese Maxey.
Second free throw, no good.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Mitchell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind him. Oh! Wow.
Incredible!
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
The drive by Mobley. Yep, that one goes.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid from deep three-point land. Is rebounded by Okoro. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. LeVert up top. Okoro outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell with the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Pass to Embiid from behind the arc. They grab their own miss. To the left wing. Second chance effort. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Mitchell against George. Okoro outside.
Philadelphia foul. EuroCup. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
LeVert passes to Allen. That one drops for him.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Pass to Embiid. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
The 3 from Mitchell. From outside. Mitchell is good.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
It's George on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Pass to Embiid. Embiid elevates.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks with the ball.
Mitchell against George. LeVert outside. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
George left side. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
The Sixers lead by 5. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents. He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
The three from Mitchell. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell is one of those.
George outside. Pass to Embiid. 4-3. Philadelphia with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
That's his second personal foul.
He chops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Okoro outside. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They held a 12-point lead earlier. That's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. Stands up and delivers.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And he gets the bucket. Tipped. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
coverage of the NBA on two. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
And stolen by Mobley. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. So Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. Here's Sims. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. Anunoby slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's good from long range.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
And it's Hart penetrating. Good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those. Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Hart against LeVert. 2 minutes. Towns kicks to Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by LeVert. Mobley's got his second bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Hart penetrating. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Applying pressure. It's what Mitchell does to your defense.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Anunoby. Towns in the corner and stolen by Mobley.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Bridges finds Hart. Bridges a screen on LeVert. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Here's Okoro. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Bridges passes to Anunoby to stop the run. Good as the jump shot falls. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
We've got Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Mitchell with it. Hart covering. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got 5.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
For 3, Bridges. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Another shot, and with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Towns.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Offensive rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Hart with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Hart kicks to Towns. Back to Hart. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Mobley inside. Defended by Towns. It's LeVert with the drive. Bridges with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling their defensive backcourt.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest. Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Hart the pass to Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Knicks with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Hart penetrating. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And one thing we see from Isaac Okoro almost every night, Richard, his defense is spot on.
Yeah, he's shutting down some of the top guys. This team feels like he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. And as a bonus, his offensive game is starting to come around.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Hart.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Anunoby. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. LeVert with it. Bridges covering. Here's Allen. Pass to Okoro. Allen, a screen on Hart. And Okoro throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Bridges kicks to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Good work there as it goes.
And they've repeatedly pushed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Cavaliers lead 30-29.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. To the paint. Rebounded by Hart. Here's Anunoby. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we, thank you, David, we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We had something other than veggies and hummus at the...
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's New York now. They trail by 1. On the court for Cleveland, they've got George Niang. Darius Garland is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Wade. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. The shot's good from Brunson.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past him.
Outside Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Ryan. Brunson outside. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closely. The dunk by Achua.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Garland. Brunson scanning the floor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes...
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels it's not the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
The Knicks leading by 5. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
McBride passes to Brunson. 4 on the clock. The 3. McBride's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Strus missing. The Knicks have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Ryan. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Strus missing.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Brunson, good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Knicks lead 42-34.
The 3 from Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's New York. They're on a 13-4 run. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. For 3, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 13.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell against Brunson. The drive by Mitchell.
And we know Mitchell can get up and throw it down with the best of them, especially when he's attacking full speed.
Brunson down the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And Brunson, here we go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's just the bucket look you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
For the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 3, Josh Hart.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. What? And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Sims in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges kicks to Hart. Launches it. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Mitchell's shot is good.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They've got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Out to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Right wing. Towns for 3. They get it back. Pass to Hart. A 2nd chance effort. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby is screen on Mitchell. Bridges passes to Hart. Back to Bridges. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That one on Mobley.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Mitchell wide open. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges kicks to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here is Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
LeVert sets a screen for Mitchell. Hard against LeVert. Mitchell in the corner. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Sims has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Towns. Anunoby outside. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Driving inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And it's hard penetrating, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Knicks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Josh Hart.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Pass to Sims. Towns wide open. Now Hart puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
LeVert. And too long on the shot. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Here's Hart. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. Terrence LeVert. First personal foul.
Can't get it to fall. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're...
This is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Anunoby passes to Towns. Back to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Towns a screen on Martin. 5 to shoot. Hart can't hit.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
George, good.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Embiid. The 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby against Martin. Back to Anunoby. The 3 is up. And he buries his first look.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. George scanning the floor. The 3. The rebound by Sims.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Anunoby. 15 in his last outing. George against Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Hart. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Oubre. Hart from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
They get it again. Out to Oubre. Goes back up into the lane. And he sinks the layup.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
Hart goes in. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
76ers trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
George outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. George has got his second bucket on the night. Anunoby against Martin. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And that is the spot where OG wants to work.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
That one falls. George has got 8.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hart passes to Bridges. Towns outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Towns.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. George for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Sims. Now here's Anunoby. And it's New York scoring again.
Anunoby staying flexible on offense and taking what he finds in the mid.
George outside. That doesn't go either for George. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight. That has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Sims in at the floor for the Knicks. Martin against Anunoby. Bridges, a screen on Martin. Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Count that bucket. Anunoby's got 12.
You kind of feel the energy coming off of Anunoby right now. He's locked in and ready to continue his attack.
Screen by Embiid. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Back to George. Launches it from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
First team foul.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Now Anunoby. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Hart goes in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is willing to accept contact and really work through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
George with the bucket.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Hart against Oubre. It's good. Hart's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Martin, and he dunks it down.
And how about Martin just getting up and on the slam?
New York leading by 7. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Hart from long range, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's George. 13 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Over to the left wing. And here's Embiid. Three-pointer, no good. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
76ers foul. Kershaw Yabusele. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Anunoby.
His production was terrific in the first quarter, but it may have come at a cost as he continues to slow down.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 4-point Knick lead.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
26-20.
Anunoby against George. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. For 3, George. Intercepted. He's got a clear path. He goes up. Here's Sims. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knicks leading by 8. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Towns. Count it. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. George, a deep 3. Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Here's Yabusele from deep. 1 second left. Embiid. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Knicks up by 7. Well, now a minute. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to...
Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Knicks.
Seems like they can't miss.
And that'll do it for us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Kenyon Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 3, small forward. Martin a screen. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by New York. Right side, Brunson. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
For 3, Maxey sinks the tray. Maxey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, way out there. Jalen Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Martin with a screen on Brunson.
26.
Martin outside. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Brunson misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 7. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Lowry. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Lowry's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Achua with a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson. Achua inside. He's guarded by Martin. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. 76ers trail by 5. To the inside. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his first basket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Maxey, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Brunson. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Achua. Now here's Robinson. Drummond defending. From the corner. Robinson can't hit. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Robinson with a double. Drummond inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Maxey gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 8 points here in the quarter. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Brunson from the arc. Back to Robinson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. It's stolen by Drummond. Lowry finds Maxey. Martin with a screen on Brunson. Maxey attacking. Yep, count it. And now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but can finish around the basket.
Martin outside. From deep. Achua with a rebound. For New York, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Brunson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Maxey surveys. Driving to the basket. Missed inside. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. Lowry with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Drummond, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 1.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Sixers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's George. Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Hart goes in. Out to the wing. Towns against Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns on a screen. They get it again. Right side Hart. It's stolen by Oubre. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. George outside. Screen by Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. When you score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Anunoby. To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, not only is he fast, he's very strong. So stopping Anunoby, it's not always easy.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And since the break, they have looked like a completely different team, especially on offense, where they're really cooking right now.
What a beautiful dribble move by Josh Hart. He has some game.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George against Anunoby. Towns outside. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Over George. Kept alive.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 19 points.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, huge shot at this moment in the game.
Hart from long range. Gets the 3 to fall.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Nice shot by George.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
George drives in. Good. 24 points for him.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Screen by Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
George against Anunoby. Count it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Anunoby. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges, a screen on Martin. Here's Anunoby. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
George, left side. Pass to Embiid. Oh, he nails it!
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Hart against Oubre. Hart goes in. Money!
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. George outside. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 11, Jalen Brunson.
For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Sims in at the center position. Towns, and it's good for 2.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
63-61.
George against Anunoby. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the 76ers lead by 1. Oubre against Hart. Anunoby, a screen on Oubre. Here's Hart. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
George against Anunoby. George outside. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Martin. Oubre against Anunoby. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
George against Anunoby. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Oh, he good from George.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Hart. They set the screen, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
George against Anunoby. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. George's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To stop the run.
Yes!
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Screen by Embiid. And it's in.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Martin against Anunoby. From downtown. Paul George pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's stolen by Hart. Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Sims, the pass to Bridges. Hart from long range. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They escape. Hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry.